Shawn Hansen's Comedy Corner is the best show that I know.
We're here doing a Skype interview, the first Skype interview of Shawn Hansen's Comedy Corner, another late night show which is bringing to you an interview with Natalie Aley, musician out of Los Angeles, California, formerly from Moscow, Russia. And Natalia, I just want to ask you, first of all, you put a music video together in the last few months. Just tell me about this video.
Well, it was really exciting because I got my manager, like I met her in a restaurant where I work, and it turned out that she's a songwriter, so she offered me to collaborate on a song that she had. So the producer of the song, he provided the beats at first, but it was just the beats, like no melody, no lyrics. So I came up with this idea of the song, and then we wrote it together with my manager, and so then we decided to make a video because I think the song is really commercial. So, and then we just planned it all, and we hired the crew, and it was a very professional crew. The cameraman, he actually shot the Super Bowl commercial, so it was really nice to work with them, and everything was really fast, and so we were really tight on a budget. So we shot everything just for one day. So we shot like 15 hours in a row.
Wow, 15 straight hours?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, tell me, the entire crew that you guys hired for this production, have you worked with any of them before, and how did that go, working with these new people?
It was really amazing because I arrived on the set like at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't know that there would be so many people. I'm like, wow, how am I gonna pay for all that? You know, like 8 people. So there was a cameraman, the light man, just the man who did like, okay, take 1, take 2. So there was a guy who was just organizing the whole process. There was a guy who, actually it was a girl, who was responsible for just turning on and off the track. So I was really like amazed, and I was really impressed by the like professionalism of the whole like process. Yeah, and the only person I had worked before was my makeup artist and my stylist, and she made a portfolio for me, and she just turned out to be in Los Angeles that time, so I hired her right away.
That's great, and I actually have a clip from your new music video. I can put the entire thing in so we can see it on YouTube. So if you want to go take a look, we will take a look.
Excuse me? Now you want me back? After it made me cry? Is this some kind of a joke? I wanna forget what you said. It's gonna be hard to get it out of my head. You're gonna regret every single word. I'm gonna prove it wrong. I'm gonna crush your world. You better get out of my way. Don't try to rub my body with a creme brulee. It's sugar sweet, but dangerous to eat. How could you say I'm no good? I'm gonna rock the hood. Baby, there will be no party. Baby, you said I'm nobody. It's too late to say I'm your star. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, 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 oh. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, oh. La-di-da-di-da. Again and again, you treated me rough. I'm not buying it. I know it's a bluff. Enough is enough, baby, hush. I was a rough flush. You just wanted me for yourself. The truth of the matter in what I'm feeling. Where I begin is your glass ceiling. Your worst nightmare is about to come true. When I make it big, how I'll be with you. Baby, there will be no party. Baby, you said I'm nobody. It's too late. I told you there is no party. Now, get out.
Watching your video, you're singing your song, and then there's this guy that's trying to get into the party. And tell me a little bit about this guy that's trying to get in. At first, they won't let him in, but he sneaks in the party anyways. Who is this man?
They're all my friends, you know, they're not professional actors or, you know, they all made me a huge favor by just showing up on time. So actually, he's the son of my manager. His name is Johnny. And I think he did a great job because he was supposed to kind of look pathetic a little bit, kind of loser kind of guy. And also because the whole song was inspired by, because, you know, like for a lot of artists, when they're just trying to, you know, pursue their goals on the way to the top, they get it a lot, you know, just you're not going to make it, you're not good enough. So, you know, just a few people from my past used to tell me that. So I kind of made up the story, you know, that my ex-boyfriend told me that you're not good enough. So I tell him, you know what, you're out of my life. There will be no party for you anymore. So it's kind of, you know, kind of made up story, but it has, you know, truth to it.
So that was a pretty good story, because I totally thought it was real. So you did a really good job there, and
Thank you.
and I just want to tell people that if they want to find any more information about where your music video is, they can go on YouTube, youtube.com/newcyclejam79. That is where your latest YouTube video is, the music video. And it's roughly 4 minutes. It's a really good video, so everybody should go to that page, youtube.com/user/newcyclejam79. And with that said, I'm going to go to my second question. I'm going to ask you, you were in Scaramouche, which I found online, because we talked.
I was playing the role of Scaramouche.
Because we talked about last year for the Valley Patriot when I interviewed you.
Yeah.
And you played the role of Scaramouche in the renowned musical We Will Rock You by Queen. And since then, have you performed in anything else, or would you go down that road again for acting?
Well, I don't exclude it because I like acting, and I think playing in the musical and singing in the musical.
The Skype interview with Natalie Aley, known musically as Natalie Aley, is going great right now. The audio is perfect, therefore you can hear the interview. The Skype video portion of the interview is frozen right now, so our expert video engineer Mark Volpe is going to try his best to get the video working properly again. Mark Volpe is not a video engineer, but an employee at Lowe's in Lowell, so what we are going to try to do is turn Skype off and on again so we can get things rolling.
It's like a wonderful experience because, and it's one of the most, I think it's one of the most difficult genres because you have to sing, you have to dance, and you have to be very organic in anything you're doing, you know, just going from one to another, from singing to dancing, from dancing to acting. And it was a great experience, and of course, like if there will be any opportunity for me to play in some Broadway show, I think I would, you know, I would get on it, you know, with all my, with all my, you know, with all my wish, with all my will.
Oh yeah, definitely. And can you just, your Skype's going, well actually it's okay now, sorry.
Yeah, I know it's on and off, so if something happens, just stop me, you know.
Okay.
You know.
Because sometimes I'm probably like, still.
No, I feel like I'm surprised that the quality so far is very good.
Yeah, I know, me too. It's never,
They were lucky here.
it's never that great, but
Yeah.
let's see. So, let's see, going to the next question. Let's see, I got a good angle right here. I'll give you a DVD, by the way, of this.
Oh, that would be great.
So, you have the same address? Did I send you the,
The article?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have the same address, and I
Now, you performed with, you worked with Brian May. You don't talk to him that often because your schedules don't collide with each other well. You say he is one of your biggest inspirations and gives you advice in the music industry. Tell me something about working with Brian May and meeting the people of Queen.
Well, it was like my first, kind of encountering with the famous people, and I was amazed. It was like back in Russia, like 3 years ago. So I was really amazed how humble he is, and the whole crew is very professional. It's very humble. It's very simple. Like no like this kind of like stuck up air. It's really was an amazing experience to work with them, and I was really, really, I think, lucky just to make friends with him, and we're still emailing each other a lot, and I always let him know about my achievements. And the only time when we met here in Los Angeles after I moved here, so we wrote a song together, and it was included in my album. So it's called Keep Your Innocence, or just Innocence. So yeah, I mean, it was a great experience. He's just like, he's into a lot of things, so we can't really, communicate a lot, but still we're keeping in touch.
Oh, that's great. And speaking of Keep Your Innocence, I remember you telling me that that song was dedicated to your nephew, Vladimir Aley, and that did he write the lyrics?
Oh no, he's too small for that.
He is.
I mean, yeah, he's like just 10, and plus he doesn't know English. We wrote lyrics with me and Brian just when we met here, so.
That's great. So tell me a little more about the dedication of this song, and tell me a little bit about the influence you have in Russia and the influences you have here in America.
Well, I don't really think that I got any influences like from Russia, because I don't really think that our music is strong enough to be competitive in like a worldwide business. I'm not talking about opera, of course, like about classical music. We're pretty strong, in that area, but I'm talking about the pop and rock, and I think it's very like secondary right now. So, I mean, when I was growing up in Russia, I didn't have any like Russian stuff to, people from other countries, from other, from other eras, like from jazz, from rock. I love Ella Fitzgerald. I love Sarah Vaughan.